we, here we go. The, I forgot the name because I'm smart. The special tournament is as they call it. It starts now. Well, not really. The preseason for it is about to start. So I have scheduled friendlies. We'll probably get all of the replies immediately. We have also I've set up the training schedules that I've taken over. I can go over them. They're very simple. So they will be set up when we get to the point of having actual games in our schedule. We don't yet. What else? I fiddle a little bit with the views. Can jump in and have a look at them. So they are a little bit more legible. So yeah, we can now see all of the info we have on here, and I've basically just left the things that are most important to me. That's it. Unfortunately, we can't have all of the information that I would like, but it is what it is. I also fiddled with the other team view. We now have the, instead of the coach's opinion stars, I had to remake this altogether because those are the stars that you can add. The coach's opinion. You can't have coach's opinions of foreign players or foreign players of other teams, which this entire view is supposed to be for. Viewing other teams as well as national teams. Well, you can't add the scouting stars, which is what you'll need to see the ability and potential stars. We can just jump into a different team, or so I thought. Here we go. So you can see we do have actual potential and ability stars, because this is the scouts' opinions. You can't add those on your own, so you have to do it from the which one is it? Is it the reports one? Yeah, so you have to basically use this view, and then you can get the ones you want, basically. But again, I've removed some things, I've made things smaller, changed things around so I can see the important things, including height, because height is very important in case we want some big dudes. And who doesn't? Who doesn't want some big dudes? But yeah, we have the important things, in my opinion. So I've done that, and we can peek at the training schedules. Liam, hello. How are you doing? Right. So I've added in one of them here. It's very simple. Just simple, easy training schedules. Nothing too fancy. There's one for when you have a game on Friday, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, and then for 2 games per week. So Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, and Wednesday, Sunday. Also for if we don't have any games. So I've made a few different ones. So yeah, here they are. You can't see them from here, which is a little bit annoying. Tired? Oh, I know that feel. Yeah, these are the training schedules that we have. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Saturday, Wednesday, Sunday, and then for no games. Because I'm taking over the training, and hopefully we can see more interesting progress from our players in this season, because we now have quite a few young players. We do want to see them develop. But yeah, we jump into the preseason for the middle season, the half season. Okay, there we go. We now have our friendlies in, so we'll... Where are you? We'll jump into the training schedules again and add them in. Why are they not shown in here? 10th, right? Why are the games not in here? Okay, so we can't do that yet. Maybe we'll have to move on a little bit. I don't know. It's weird that we can't change the, or well, that we can't see the schedules. But hey. Sign Lucas Eriksson. Ooh. There we go. A lot of players who are nearing the end of their contracts. We should look through that one more closely. Yamaya, we offered Kuribara and Phil will wait and see. Staff, we have a lot of staff that are on expiring contracts in 6 months. One I've offered a contract to, basically he is to be a physio instead because he can be. And who was it? There was one else, one other guy. Let's open the notepad. My notes. Murahashi. This guy. I'm gonna make him my head sports scientist. I tried once. He said that the contract wasn't good enough, so he said no. We'll try again a little bit later. Okay, we have a scouting update as well, that's good. And now our fixtures has come in, so we can fiddle with the training. Great. Great. Still haven't decided on the next team yet. You're still struggling with the feeling stressed about picking a team? Yeah, probably not. Maybe not. No, probably not. Can attackers? Don't want attackers. I don't know, maybe? Let's take him in. Ezekiel. Physical monster. You love to say it. Only has a contract for 2 more days, so that's cheap. It's nothing. He's got that much potential, really. Interesting. Okay. He's pretty good, isn't he? And Attacking player. Why? Very not helpful. How very not helpful of you to be an attacking player. A winger, naturally. Okay, Dong was the only one. Okay. Shortly, instead of contract for a year. Goodbye, every single player on the report card or in the report list. Very helpful. Okay, and then it was, what else was it? Shortlisted players nearing end of contract. I think all of them are on the end of contract shortlist, but may as well have a peek. 2 to 9 finishing? That sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. Astor 6 to 11 work rate. Did he lose a leg or something? That really doesn't sound right. Let's see, he's on first team. Okay, let's also add him to the end of contract for a year. So all of them on end of contract. End of contract. End of contract. First team, let's also add to end of contract for the year. He's on both. Camera. Right. Fukui. He could be decent at that left centre back. G. Speedy as a mother trucker. Be He's also on end of contract, yes. Or as the right side as centre back and have the 2 overlapping central defenders. Oof. That could be fun. Here's the stress, yeah. Would you like a suggestion? Because I don't know if it helps or anything. And like I don't want to give unsolicited advice or anything like that. Big lad. Research. So, end of contract for a year. Say my other, yes. Oba. Struggle with transfers, that's what stresses me out the most. Yeah, I don't really know how to how you could get around that. Because honestly, it shouldn't really be that. It shouldn't be stressful, really, but yeah, like the the way the brain works to sometimes throw spanners in everything. Very unhelpful in it. It's already there on the right one. Right. Like the only way only thing I can think of, if it's like doing transfers, that's the most stressful thing. It's kind of just, I don't know, find a way to not make it stressful. That's weird. That doesn't help at all. Yeah, I don't know. Just don't think too much about it. Honestly, you can just sign players that you either like in real life, if you play as a team that has basically the money to buy anyone they want. Otherwise, just find some young players. It's easier to not care too much about the transfers, or not care too much is wrong, but not have to hit with every single transfer if you play as a team that is not meant to be winning everything. Either that, or a team that is also already good enough to win everything that they participate in, at least domestically. Because if you're good enough to win everything domestically with the team you already have, then you have time to like try out transfers. You have time to look through players, get the most information you can on everyone, and then just pick out the ones that seem really interesting. But yeah, it's not really supposed to be stressful to play a game. You're supposed to just have fun. Actually, let's go with defensive shadow play on that one. Then we have, because I'm silly and did a silly with the friendlies that I have scheduled. Naturally, why wouldn't I? I do be doing the silly. No, this one is not heroes with general possession. They're match tactics, and we have tactical. You throw something else in here as well. Nah, it's not. Our recovery, we have review, and we can do a little bit of team bonding. Then we have some training. Much tactics, we do not have much practice. You don't understand how to be good at transfers. Honestly, me neither. I sign players that I think look good, and as long as the transfer fee isn't super high for what I have, why not go for it? Like, the worst thing that can happen is it doesn't work out. And it's completely fine if it doesn't work out. And I mean, if you want to learn, there are basically two options. Either just do it enough until you figure it out, and until you figure it out, just don't. It sounds really stupid, but just don't worry too much about it. Or the other alternative is like find some tutorials. There are tons. I have watched quite a few and I've learned from them, but I wouldn't say that I'm good. So yeah, like just try different things. Look at players that seem like they could elevate your squad, and if they are good enough, if they're not expensive enough, don't want too much money so you can't actually sign them, go for it. It's really not too much to think about, really. Still need to find a team. It's been nearly 2 weeks, plus from next Sunday the 15th, going to be an adult by goal is to enjoy Football Manager for life. Have you managed in Germany yet? Because if you're worried about transfers and it stresses you out, Germany has basically 0 rules for squad registration, so you can sign any player you want as long as you have the money for it, and you don't have to worry too much. Like when I did the actually I can jump in and show like I did the transfer room in, which we have gotten 43 responses for. I should look through all of those. There are a lot of players in here that I would really like to sign. I can't because I have restrictions on how many foreign players I can have. In Germany you wouldn't have that issue. You could basically sign any of the players in here and they would be good players. Like we got really giant players that I would really like to sign, who could be really good for us. But I have to pick and choose. Do you have multiple leagues set up, or do you have the league you're managing in? Currently, I have, can see, where is it? We see that again. So I have 13 nations selected, apparently 26 leagues. I didn't know that, but I have quite a few leagues that I load in, but the only playable one is the one I am in. So the others are view only, so I can look at them more in detail, and I will get more detailed stats from them. But you don't have to do that. I just do it because I like to. It's perfectly fine to just have the league you're managing in, and that's it. And you don't have to have any view only or anything. You can just do that, and it's perfectly fine. For the database setup that I have, so that a lot of players are loaded in, I use the database setup that it's slightly modified, but a good starting point is the one that Second Yellow Card does for his Build a Nation. He has videos on his channel where he goes over exactly how that works and why it works. Basically what it does is it loads in tons of players. Like you can see we have about 113,000 players loaded, which means that there are going to be a lot of players that I can sign, and of course players that I can't sign because of various reasons, but I have a much larger pool of players to choose from. So yeah, like, and in the end you gotta do what works for you. If you don't know, again, you can try someone else's setup. I recommend Second Yellow Card's setup because it works for me. You can try it. If it doesn't work for you, well, you've tried it, and now you know. Like, it's just try stuff. It's quite honestly the best thing or the best advice I can give. Just try stuff. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, well, no sweat really, because it's a video game. Like if you can keep that in mind, it's a video game. You're supposed to be able to have fun with it. Then most of the other stuff just comes on its own. And like I said, I'm not exactly good at I'm not exactly good at the game. I'm not exactly good at transfers and stuff. I just do stuff until it works. Most of the time it doesn't work. Like just in this save, I had to do a lot of tweaking and changing to take a team that should have won the league to get the last playoff spot and get promoted. We should have won the league easily, apparently. But yeah, I'm not that great at the game, and I'm okay with that. I don't really need to be. I'm having fun with it, and that's basically the entire idea. I want to have fun with the game. So yeah, like, try different things. Look at some stuff that other people do. If you still struggle with picking a team, you could find someone else who plays the game. Maybe they're doing videos, maybe they're streaming. Try the team that they're doing. See if you can keep up with what they're doing. Maybe outdo them. Maybe you struggle a little bit more, but you can learn things all the time. And honestly, that's the fun part. Just learn things, figure things out, try stuff. It's awesome. And from here, we're going to wait. We have our training set up for the pre-season, and on the 7th is when the special tournament will start. You have no idea what league to manage in. Like I said, if you haven't managed in Germany, I do highly recommend it because it's pretty chill. You will also get quite a bit of money, considering, for just finishing at a good level. Let's see. I think I should have the Bundesliga loaded. Bundesliga. There we go. Rules. Yeah, like if you're 10th in Bundesliga, you get 17 million just for finishing 10th. That is not included like sponsorship deals, player sales. Player sales, by the way, is one thing that I'm super bad at. I'm very bad at selling players, and it's fine. Sometimes you just have to do whatever. But Germany is really, really good, and like they have, you have to register 8 players trained in the same nation, 4 players trained at the club, minimum 12 players, but you can have 99 players. You can basically go with. You can register your entire club, including like the lunch lady. You will absolutely be able to squeeze in anyone and everyone. The one downside to playing in Germany is you will have to deal with Bayern, but it's still very possible. There's also the Zweite Bundesliga, which has a bunch of fun teams. My suggestion there would be Nürnberg, because I have a little bit of a soft spot for them, but they're apparently not doing too well, so maybe not them. But yeah, like, try a team. And another thing that I would say is try to go for a long time. Like maybe don't pick Bayern, but say a Freiburg, or Freiburg has a good youth academy, by the way, so that could be fun. But Freiburg, Mainz, Köln are doing a little bit better than maybe they should, but that's okay, and that's cool. But they have decent teams, they have good facilities, they have good youth setups, so you have time to like build at your pace, and yeah, you can just go for a longer time, play 10-15 seasons if you can, because it could be that part of the stress is what should I do next, right? What should you do next? If you know that I'm at my club, I have my club that I'm playing for, I can do what I want with that club. Maybe that helps. Maybe. Would be nice if that helps, doesn't it? Ooh, someone's been transfer listed. Is it a player I want? It's maybe. 215 for Urawa. Bit slow for me. If you're that slow, you should probably be larger. Should probably be a big lad. I also saw Snappy wants to lead you to the club getting relegated. They were in J3? They got relegated from the J3? Shows how much I remember. Literally played in this league. Yeah. Could try Dortmund, take them out of the Champions League with a pre-game editor. You could do that. That is an option, absolutely. And they do have good players. They have a good infrastructure. They have a good economy. Their financials is good. They are absolutely good enough to have some fun with. And they do have the reputation to have pull with pretty much every team in the world, or every player. It's like, yeah, you probably won't be able to lure the stars from Real Madrid to Dortmund, but they're pretty good. So that's not a bad choice either. Absolutely not a bad choice. Let's have a little bit of a look at him, see if he can be good for us. Oh, Yalami is on an expiring contract. Ooh, that is interesting. That is interesting. Selling file. Goalkeeper. Aerial reach. Aerial reach though. Right. Futami will no longer be our player since he retires from football. He is now our scout, and he's almost half decent. He's not very good, but he's ours, and that's the important part. Futami hangs up his boots. Our recruitment focus is doing things. Ooh. Finishing the recruitment focus. Should probably move that to be on ongoing rather than normal. But hi. Early sense of turf. Yeah, he looks good. Can I have him, please? Could have been totally be an effective aerial threat. I assume that means he's not that big and he's a attacking midfielder striker. He doesn't need to be good in the air. He actually could also be good, because he could be our starting left wing back in case he wants to leave and play for us. But having played 30 games in the J1 and in the FC Champions League, he probably doesn't want to jump down or drop down to the second division at 25. Maybe, probably not. Oh, who else? Who was it? I was thinking of someone. Oh no. Brain, why? Tell me. Oh, right, I should check, because I thought of it just as I woke up. I don't think the special tournament has any restrictions for foreign players. So we could have 25 of them. Probably a terrible idea, but... Okay, how many days are we gonna go? Can you please... Okay, can I... There's important stuff in here. Game. Yeah, like we have a transfer offer. And then it just waits for 2 days. I'm not gonna sell him, but if I get a transfer offer, I kinda want the game to stop simulating. No. Players aren't happy because they are doing extra training. Grow up. Kakitan is left. Yeah, that makes sense. Is he not retiring? Should add him to the staff shortlist though, because as a director of football, he is better than the current director of football that we have. So I will, if I can, I will try to sign him to be our, yeah, don't offer contract because he's retiring. We're going to keep, Did he sign a new contract? It kind of seems like he did, because I don't know why I would have scouted him otherwise. Doesn't have the mentality or the ability to ever really challenge effectively in the air. He's a short winger, of course he's not going to be challenging in the air, dude. He doesn't have the mentality or the ability. He doesn't have the height. He doesn't have the height, bro. So we have a transfer budget that is higher than our overall balance, which is not ideal. So we're probably not going to do much about that. Still second division offers for Maurice Heiboten. If he doesn't sign, I will keep an eye on him. Phil is on the decline, which is a shame, but he is also 34, so it makes sense. Ooh, right. We have to be on the lookout for a new assistant manager because our current one is going to retire mid-season, of course, next season. So that's going to be great. Players unhappy with the training. Recommend actions more for your attention. Offer contract. Why would we offer a contract to Mogi? And Toyama I could understand. Araki, sort of. Mogi? We have 4 goalkeepers that are better than him. Even when one of them is leaving. We still have 3-4 goalkeepers that are better. Maybe not? You know? And we will also sign another goalkeeper. Hopefully. Toyama I'm not sure about. He could be decent, but if we are bringing in a new left wing back, which I'm trying to do, he will not have anywhere to play, and we might be better off letting him go, or resign him for another year and try to sell him maybe? That is an option. Araki... Yeah... I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not sure. I am not sure. It's a natural fitness that is concerning. But like he could cover both wing backs, but honestly, so can Toyama. He can cover both, and he has the natural fitness to not decline like crazy, even though they're the same age. Youngsters. If anyone, it's Toyama, I think. Because he's left-footed, and I believe that Mooninju is right-footed, isn't he? We need to... Yeah, he's right-footed. So, yeah, having the third choice can play both wing-back positions, be a left-footer is probably not a bad idea. Like, yeah, he's slightly worse, and apparently on higher wages, for some reason. But he is better defensively. He is, I would say, better physically. Mentally, they're kind of the same. Now let's offer Toyama a contract, see if we can squad player. No. Fringe. And I will not play you wherever. So yes. Okay, well, no. I'm not going to play you as a roaming wingback, mate. I'm not playing as a roaming wingback, you goose. Of course, they're happy with me. Just made your database nation setup. And nice. Nice. That's what we like to see. Progress. Progress towards greatness. Okay, let's keep scouting Ichimori because he could be a signing for our starting goalkeeper. Because he's pretty decent. I would say though that his eccentricity is probably a little bit low. He is a bit of a wild card from what I've seen. But, I mean, if the game says he's not, who am I to disagree? I am me. Yeah, let's keep scouting. Maeda. If I played with wingers, but yeah, probably not. Like, terrific domestic signing. Yeah, but where would he play? Where would he play? Oh, Phil is retiring. Okay. Well, that is something. That is something we need to plan for then. Let's scout him again. Haraki would be a great signing. He's very expensive though. But he's also very good. Oh, he's leaving on a free. Scout more quickly. Quickly. He is retiring before he's forced to play at a lower level. He just played in the 3rd division of Japan. I mean. But yeah, well, then we'll keep him around. And is he going to be staff? He is. Assistant manager, coach. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Probably not. We'll probably just let him go. Move home to Germany, maybe? He's played in Indonesia? Oh, he did. He's played in Sweden as well. That's interesting. He played for PSS. Probably should be very, very deliberate in how I pronounce that, or how I say that. PSS. But yeah, that's fine. That just means we have to find a right back for season 2, really. Which we kind of needed to anyways, because he's 34 now. I wasn't really expecting him to be a star for us. We've got a bunch of new contracts as well. Yeah, we gotta sign a new contract. We Do we have a an option for extension? Yes, we do, which is good. Hope we can get back to enjoy FM. Yeah. Let's hope. Should be fine, right? I hope it's. I hope the Germany and Dortmund works for you. They're a fun team and they're a good team. How can I sign a new deal until 27? It starts when the old one expires, I believe. Which is nice. Tanaki signs a new contract. Perfect. Wabuka is now a physio, which is great. Kai is staying around as well, which is good. Inoue. Let's see. I mean, he would be good, wouldn't he? Again, as that right-sided centre back. Contract for the year. You prefer managing in England because that's where you're from, and you know the English leagues more than any other league. Yeah, that's understandable. But I tend to think that it's more fun to play in nations and in leagues that I'm not too familiar with, because I can find so many new players. I can learn about new players, which then when I play somewhere I'm more familiar with, then I know about players that I didn't know about before, and then I can use that knowledge. Like if you find a bunch of interesting players in Germany that works for your team in Germany, come work next time you manage in England. And yeah, kind of I don't know. I tend to use Football Manager as a substitute for traveling. I go all over the place to try managing in various different countries and on various continents. That's also fun. You were thinking about coaching in a different. I took off my glasses so I can't read. Sorry. Hang on. I need to polish the glasses so I can see, and then I'll read. You've been thinking about coaching in a different league, but would prefer coaching in England. Yeah, I mean, being familiar there with the leagues, the teams around you. Yeah, I can understand that. But it's never bad to try something new, because well, when it comes to Football Manager and football in general, I guess, then England is kind of the I don't want to say the worst, but it's rough, because you have such pressure to not fail. I mean, that could possibly be playing into feeling stressed about the transfers and doing all sorts of stuff, because like you can't fail in England. It's just too much money on the line, and you kind of have to get to the Premier League. You kind of have to, if you're starting below the Premier League. If you're in the Premier League, then you have to stay in the Premier League. You have to get as high as possible. There's always that pressure to be like the best of the best, which could be a little rough. It could be a little rough. Teska, I don't think we're gonna sign because he's not what we're looking for, but I did see that Miyazaki's goalkeeper, he signed a new contract, so I won't be picking him up. Ichara goes to Ehime. Where did he go from? Oh, he's pretty good. during the beta, my first save was with West Ham because that's your team. Yeah, I kind of did similar. My first was with Arsenal women because Arsenal's my team, and I wanted to try to play with the women's teams because they were new, so it was familiar because the club was familiar, and then it was new because, of course, I'm not too familiar with women's football at all. So I wanted to try that. It didn't really work out because the game was super broken when it came out. But yeah, like I also go with familiar for the beta. For 24 for that beta, I went with PSG because I thought, well, lots of money, I can do whatever I want. I probably couldn't lose the league if I tried, unless I really tried, but that would be very, very difficult. But yeah, like going with something familiar is never a bad thing, and especially like if it's your favorite team, that is always one of the top suggestions for what team to play as, because you're familiar with the players, you know who's good, you know who's not so good, you know where you need to strengthen, you know what players you like and you'll keep around just because they are them. So yeah, like managing your club, your team, that's always a that's always something to sign up for. What? Okay, calm down. It's always a good choice. Always. Always and forever. Yeah, I set up this, didn't I? I did, yep, good. Loading that version sign Rodrigo Yuri. If they sign players of this quality, why on earth are they signing Dudu? I'm not gonna complain, but I have no clue what he's like. And Wesley? We don't know. You let the staff handle everything. Again, great idea. Good. That's a really good choice, because why not? They are there for a reason. Like, you have assistant managers, you have coaches. They're there for a reason. So yeah, pretty good idea. Just pick out the things that you like doing and do those. If you only like tinkering with tactics and picking the team, you can absolutely do that, and as long as you're enjoying it, great. If you like transfers, go ahead. If you like training, do that. Sure, you let the staff handle everything. If that's what you want to do, yeah, why not? Like, in the end, it's your game, right? As long as you're having fun with the game, that's the only thing that matters, really. But you must sign a new contract. Perfect, because he had an offer from Sapporo as well. That's good. We're gonna need to find him a loan though, so he can. Why is he injured? How dare you? I didn't get any notification about that. I would have liked to get a notification about that. Yeah, like if you want to give everything to your staff, you could give transfers to your staff as well. You're probably gonna have a lot of players that are not very good, but that could be an extra challenge. Like you can let your staff do literally everything except for setting up a tactic, I believe. You can even ask them to pick the team for you as long as you have a tactic. So let them do the things that you don't want to do. Like if you think it's stressful to set up or boring to set up training, let staff take care of that. If you think it's boring to set up scouting, let your staff deal with that. Because again, like it's a video game, you're supposed to have fun. So there's no point in doing things that you don't think are fun. But yeah, like seriously, let your staff do all the things that you don't want to do. It's a very, very good option. No. Osaako right in the recruitment focus at finish. It's a great first touch for a centre back, but he can't defend. That's an interesting idea. An interesting idea to be not good at. Why did you sign a new contract, dude? No. Can you? Why? Why did you sign a new contract? They wanted to. They literally had you transfer listed for how basically all of last season. Despite you playing quite a bit and actually not being bad, but they had you transfer listed, and now you've signed a new contract. Brother, why would you do that to yourself? What strikers do they have if they re-sign him? Position. There you go. Oriola Sunday. Here's a dribble guy, but can't really see too much. Well, who's actually playing Fuji? Ooh. Yeah, that's a little rough. And then who else do they have? Miyazaki? He's more of a right mid. Right midfielder maybe. Probably not mid. Well. Toka was leaving? Versus Tokyo. I guess the Red Bull money wasn't enough for him. Good. Good. Let them burn. Let them burn. Murakami's leaving. Gabriel fairly well rounded, but yeah. Henry. What is he? Oh, he is on an expiring contract. Scout him quickly. Quickly. Scout Henry. That would be a brilliant defense, wouldn't it? We've got Roger on one side and Henry on the other. And only one of them is not Japanese. Henry! Right, was there anyone in here that I wanted to maybe sign? Probably not. I don't think there was. None that are new, at least. Okay, keep the reports. Recruitment folk high. Strikers complete. Yeah, let's create a new one then for any position. Thank you very much. Strikers, and that's fine. Go like that, like so. Strikers 2, and for the details, add nationality or second nationality. We can't have that. Okay, we can't have secondary nationalities as a condition. Well, that's very unhelpful. And ongoing. Do you include other results found in other recruitment focuses? No. Yes. Make sure some players have no interest in joining your club. Well, that's not very nice. But yeah, let's have it ongoing. Strikers 2. Can have a quick peek through this if there's anyone we don't recognize. Because I believe he's not on the short list. Okay. We're not sure if letting the staff handle transfers is good or not. It's a challenge. Like, I've done that. They will sign players that you probably don't want. I did one in Japan again. I like playing in Japan. It's a fun league system. But my director of football signed 2 foreign right wingers. One was the 4th best right winger at the club, and I was not able to use all of them. Like, for foreign players in team or in leagues where you have a cap on how many you can have, you probably don't want to have them in the same position, and you absolutely don't want to have one that is not even going to be starting. So yeah, they will sign some absolute duds. You can let them do transfers, but I think there's no one here that I haven't looked at, so I don't have to look. Yeah, no. Let's see, where would they be on the club? What responsibilities? So if you look at transfer and contract, you can just take control over finalizing player signings. So that means that if they have someone that is coming in, you'll look at them and see, this guy is never going to play for me. Maybe they're bad, maybe they have a bad personality, maybe you have 6 players in that position already and you don't need another one. You can just cancel the transfer. So you can just let them take care of the transfers and then say no, because you can do that. You can do the same for sales, so they can initiate sales, negotiate, and then just make sure that you have finalizing, so that if they're about to sell someone, you can stop it. The only problem there would be that sometimes the player actually wants to leave, and if you say no, they get pissed. And yeah, but you can delegate the initiating player sales, negotiating player or signings. You can have both of these delegated to your director of football, your assistant manager, the chairman. I believe you can like pick whoever you want, and then just keep the finalizing signings, so that you can, stop them from signing 6 left backs, because that can happen, unfortunately. The AI is not brilliant at signing players, either for other teams or for you. So you can do it like that. Another tip, if you do that, is to not change your formation and your tactics too much, because the AI, director of football or chairman and whoever is taking care of transfers, they will try to sign players that fit into the tactic that you play. So if you change from a 4-2-3-1 to a 4-3-3 and then to a 3-5-2, you might not have the players, and it can confuse the AI, so they sign players that fit a previous tactic, or they might not sign anyone at all. That is also an option, or a possibility. You could have a lot of money in your transfer budget, and the AI signs no one, even if you need them. So you can, but you might get screwed over a little bit. But if you find that fun, I think it can be interesting. But like it is an extra challenge. I have seen other people on YouTube who have done, like, they call it like a director of football challenge, or is it a head coach? Whatever. they let their director of football handle all transfers, and then they are just the head coach. And yeah, it gets interesting. It gets interesting. Sushak completes his trial this tomorrow. You're either coming up from a Toronto contract. Yeah. I mean, he could be good. Like, he's gonna stand in the way of a lot because he's huge. But there was that younger Swedish goalkeeper as well. There's a bunch of goalkeepers. Koike, don't think it's worth offering a contract. It's not. Teska, don't think it's worth it. Tanaka though, apparently. Yeah, recommend offering a contract. We can't spare the slot on him. Okay, Kondo, don't think it's worth it. Really? Yeah, probably not. Teska goes to Miyazaki. Have fun over there. Sasaki, wasn't he retiring? I think he is retiring soon. Did I? Right. No. I think he must have announced his retirement after I checked, because he is on an expiring contract, and I thought to myself, well, he is not a terrible player, is he? He could have been useful, but if he's retiring, then that makes it less. That makes him a less useful player for me, because he won't be around playing. Sasaki is still on an expiring contract. Ooh. Scout again. Taoya. He's still on an expiring contract for some reason. Keep scouting him because I want to see. Yusuke only signed him as a last resort. Really? I mean, he's an attacking midfielder and we don't play with those. Yeah, probably. Minamino. Keep scouting. Keep scouting him. We must know. We must know. Right. Has the... No, it's not updated yet. Okay. Okay. Go for the contest of Shoji again. But I want him though. We are scouting him, but should I just ignore that and try to sign him? Let's try. If he says no, he says no. Okay. I mean, okay then. I guess not. I guess we're not signing him. It would have been nice because he's really good. But I guess not. Is Ueda still at? He is. But he's on a longer contract. Somehow worse at passing. He is very good at passing. I would say he's more of a playmaking centre back than Shoji is. Miyagi could help the second team squad, I'm sure. But would it not be better if they... about the individual position training giving to him not being beneficial? Oh, stop whining. Stop whining, you big baby. Send Phil on a... Yeah, let's send Phil on an intensive Japanese course which will finish after he's retired. Let's do that. Roger is game has taken a hit over the last 6 months, whereas he was once a leading J2 central defender, now probably a good J2 league player at best. I mean, that's fine. Kanko's probably going to be playing for the first team. I see, yeah. Unless we sign someone who can play as a striker or as an attacking midfielder to play behind Hashimoto. Was it Hashimoto? Yeah, Hashimoto. And Lon Kaneko, so he gets guaranteed starting game time. Because that could be quite important. Right, let's try out this one. The 1st of July? So he's gonna sit on without a club for 6 months. Toodles, lad. Have a good time. Right, we're gonna check transfer room in, yeah, 43 responses, so we have all of the responses. Let's check goalkeepers. Why is it sorted by? Sorted by recommendation, that's probably the best idea. So, Lucas Eriksson is the top choice. Apparently. If we bring him in, I would like to somewhere, either on here or on this screen page, to have, like, there's so much space up here in the top right corner. Why not have the scout report thing? Like, yeah, show sign of it. Where are the stars? Give me the stars. That's what I want to see. But I'm not allowed to. I have to click a lot. And he's 22, so he's going to develop. He's not very eccentric. He doesn't have a first touch. He doesn't need to. He can kind of kick the ball. That's all he needs to do. Just punt it long. As long as he can stand in the way of balls. He's not super big, but he's got decent aerial reach. But yeah, like, he's not Sushnak levels. It's not Sushnak size. Okay, so we go back to this page. That's very unhelpful. File, probably not. Samu. He's also 22. He's got size. Lots of it. Oh, come on. What does it say here? So again, it says he's pretty good. Which is nice. Good for him, I guess. That he's pretty good. Alright. 161 centimeter tall goalkeeper. To not interested list. Yeah, indefinitely. Okay. But he's gonna stay here. Oh, okay. Can't you move on? Okay. 1 to 4 strength. 1 to 4 strength. He's like an uncooked spaghetti. Just breaks as soon as the wind blows. Come on, man. Add some weight to your game. Get chunker. Become chunkier. No. I do want the aerial reach. It's probably going to be quite important for us because we are funneling teams outside. So having a tall goalkeeper that can come out and grab some crosses, which are bound to come our way, probably a good idea. This dude, though. Just been watching videos how to stop getting bored in FM. I don't know if videos will help much with that, because I mean, unless you find ideas in the videos that will make it more fun for you, like an idea to for a save, a concept you want to do. I guess. Maybe. Because otherwise, like, FM is very much a make your own adventure kind of game. Like you're pretty much you make your own fun. That's basically it. And yeah, the game is basically as fun as you make it, and nothing more, nothing less. Which is a shame, because it's not really a game that will entertain you with a story on its own. And in 26, it's kind of difficult to find the stories in your save that can make it more fun. So you kind of have to go looking for it and make your own fun. It's not ideal, but you know, it's it is what it is. But yeah, like I don't really know if watching a bunch of videos or something could help that much. It might, but I feel like you're yeah, it's, I don't know if you find the answer in the videos per se, unless it's for like ideas. Because ideas, there are many. There are so many different ideas for like different saves, different, you know, there's a lot. There is a lot. How long was this contract come out? 27, so it's another year. It'll be a first team player. Valentin. Oh, he's a tiny boy. Come on. Come on. He can hit very accurately as long as he can actually reach the ball. And that is not very likely, unfortunately. But I mean, that size. He is huge. It's oh, we can sign him just like that. That doesn't seem very nice of us. We can't just steal players. That's illegal. Right. And once again, I have forgotten to check the whatchamacallit. What's it called? The rules for the special tournament, because I think that there is no limit on foreign players, which means we could have all of the foreign players. which means we could grab quite a few, try them out, loan them out, maybe make some money of them, which sounds like really bad, something you probably shouldn't be doing. Signing humans to make money of them. It doesn't sound very good. This guy, why is he a last resort? He can't run very much, he's not very agile, but for a tiny little guy, he can jump really far, or jump really high. He's strong, he's good positioning, he can apparently tackle fairly well. It's just that he doesn't have the potential. I mean, I think he can still be decent. I probably wouldn't play him as a centre back, just because he's very small. Even if he has good jumping reach. Oh, he doesn't have good jumping reach, it's his balance. Oops. His jumping reach still is not bad for how tiny he is. But moving up and playing him as a defensive midfielder, if he can tackle, position himself, he's determined, he's aggressive, he's brave. Yeah, I think he could be a decent defensive midfielder. Okay, and that was the central defenders. Let's check the defensive midfielders as well. And then we'll check the rules and see if I'm correct in that we don't need to actually care too much. Série. He looks stupid good, just from what we can see. And he's cheap. See. Okay, we have a bigger guy again. Good technique. He's not very strong, which is strange for... Are they all beam poles? Oh, he's already on the short list. Naturally. Where else would he be? He's a Lebanese dude. You can sign for free. He's on £3 to £6 per week. Is he a semi-professional player? Let's check. Are they they are semi-professional. And they have a dude with brilliant hair who's really fast. What the hell? What in the world? Where are these players coming from? Why do they have good players? Sounds wrong to say that like that. Well, why did this random Lebanese semi-professional team have good players? Playing for £3 to £6 per week. He's on 140 per week. 120. That seems fishy. That seems very fishy. But he's pretty good. But more of a... Well, maybe... It's the stamina, I guess. It's the stamina that isn't brilliant. It's the same with Série. He's a good player. Like, really good player. But his stamina is... garbage. Bastida. What a brilliant name. He can't defend, but he's really good going with the ball. Maybe not so much going forward. He can shoot too. He can shoot too. And of course I accidentally nudged the mouse. He can't jump to save his life. But on the ball? Let's see. Let's add him to the short list. He's on an expiring contract? Yes. Ooh. You'd like to see it. Another really big guy with no stamina. Bums you out to see it. He's fast too, damn. Damn. Add the short list, first team. Koulibaly. How long is it? What are out? 2-4 weeks? Koulibaly. Brilliant vision. He also seems like he could be good. Bacré. Probably not. Like, he can tackle, but he's not very strong. And if I want to bring in a foreign defensive midfielder, probably want someone who's a little bit stronger than that. Yeah, a little bit stronger. Here we don't really... Yeah, well... Not very good. Not very high. Bilal Bar. Oh, wow. He works hard, but he will fly away if it's too windy. That's it. Probably not. 3 to 8 stamina. Jeez. One long man. One long Bernard, they call him. Yeah, okay. So we've checked through that. Let's now, while I remember... What am I going through here? This is not helping me. Special tournament. J2 and J3. There we go. Rules. Person gonna play. It doesn't say anything about squad registrations. 50-50 split between gate receipts. That's fine. Yeah, you don't have to register anyone. No registration, no foreign player rules. We could bring in quite a lot of foreign players then and try them out. See if they are if they're good enough to play for us, and then we can weed them out that way. Or, well, there. Alright. It was at this point I remembered I didn't redo the squad planner, did I? No. I did not. Yamaguchi. He was on an expiring contract, I believe. Yeah, so he's not in. But Uchiyama is. And do I have any under 18? Sakamata, but he's not. He's nowhere near playing for us. He's nowhere near playing for us yet. So we can remove him. Right. On the right. Sean van Eyden is no longer here. Oh, he has a loan offer from Portugal? Yeah, that's probably going to be more enticing for both him and for the club. Remove him. Remove him. I don't know why he's on here, because he obviously can't play for us. He's not at the club yet, or anymore. Kuribara is not a centre back, no matter what the game tells me. It's silly. Roger's playing on the left, most likely. Yoshino currently probably on the right side. So we have Inoue in the middle. Yeah. Inoue. No Roger, no Yoshino. No, and oh, Roger's starting left wing back. No. How about no? Oh no. I really wish it hadn't removed all of the changes that I've made. That is quite annoying. So let's just do a more generic one, I guess. Sato is not at the club. Rasaki is not at the club. Why are they on here? Well, they're on the shortlist. Yeah, but they're not at the club. That's the important thing. Maybe let's offer via transfer room. Unspecified offer, and then we'll see if anyone comes in for him. Because we can't use him. Right, and then left was Kanda, Tanaki, Tsushima, Fukano. Tanaki, none of these. It was Tsushima and Fukano. Tsushima and Fukano in the middle. Not Kanda. Hashimoto, Kaneko, Akasaki, Kuribara. There, and on the right it was Yamaya, Ito, Fukase? No. It was Matsushita. Is he in the second team? Or is he a midfield? He's a midfielder, Matsushita, and Furukawa? Furukawa. There we go. Otogawa is not a left-sided centre back. No. Kai is probably not. Neither Masta or Otogawa are central defenders. Igawa was more of a defensive midfielder. He can cover, but that's it. Let's remove him then. Yoshino, Masa is left-sided. Igawa, Otogawa can play there. But Kai will be the clear starter over them. Or well, clear alternative, I guess. Fukuta is not He's more of a box. Hakozaki was also box. Yes. Endo can kind of do both. Now he's more of a defensive. He's more of a defensive midfielder. Here, Fukuta, Endo, no, and the other one, no. Midfield in Fukuchi. So, we still do need probably a central defender. Maybe two. Because Kai is going to, with the new contract that starts whenever. I think it's when this ends, or on the 15th, I think was the end of season date for some reason. So that will lower his agreed playing time. I don't remember to what, but something. So we could find a starter for the right side, and then Yoshino could probably be the backup or the alternative in the middle, with Kai being the backup on the right. We probably would want someone who can play on the left as well. We might need several centre backs. I like signing centre backs, but we have a starter that just came in. We will probably sign one more, and then maybe well, it's just one backup then, and that's fine. The defensive midfield, maybe Kita can probably do a job. Probably, but I would rather not have someone who can do a job and rather have someone who can excel. And he always good cover for, well, basically everywhere. Like he can cover both defensive midfields and central defense. We need a wing back on the left. We might need someone on the right. Maybe not. At least not for the at least not immediately, because I feel like Fukuchi could probably be the backup for the special tournament at least, and we're gonna see if we can find maybe some loans out for some of our players, because some of them do need to get some quite a bit of game time. Let's see, we're pretty fine here. Kaneko can probably play quite a bit. He can probably come in either side as well, not necessarily just in the middle. But yeah, and on the right, I mean, Yamaya side, he's not amazing, but he was our leading goal scorer, so we probably need to keep him around. Ito, don't you dare get worse. Get better, please. Matsushita, he's fine as is. Furukawa, we had a few in the... Let's look at the second team. We still have players who are leaving after loans. We still have players that are in the first team squad, which bloats this screen quite a lot. But yeah, Kaneko will be playing for us in the first team. Let's just start with anyone else. No. Okay, under 18s. Tanaki is in the first squad. Yes, Kaneko as well. Yes. What happened to? Where was the? Was he not? Is he not actually our player? Was it Fukase? Is he not our player? Was it a shortlist player again? There's none here. Could he be here? No. Could he be here? No. Could he be here? Who knows? Alright, I did add another sneaky in Nabil Fekir. Couldn't he be fun to have around? He could be fun to have around. Was it Fukase? Was it? Yeah, this guy, right? He's in the first team squad. Is he? Is he? Yeah, there he is. Look at that. How about that? He's a leading J2 player, and we don't have him in anywhere on our squad planner. Oops. Did I just forget about him? He's more of a central player. Okay, focus it. Now the question then. How do we set up? He's not very speedy, so having him be more of a central player, because he can jump a little bit. None of the others can. We could have Kaneko play on the right then, because on the right we have young lads. It's only youngsters and nothing else. How do you get worse at jumping when you have 2 jumping reach? Bruh. Yeah, we could have Kaneko play on the right and Fukase be the central player, which means we have a sort of senior player and then an 18-19-year-old as the backup understudy, and then a bunch of 16 and 17-year-olds who are not really, who don't really need to play first team football right now, but we need to keep an eye on them. Yeah, let's probably do that. Move Kaneko to be the starter, possibly. We can remove Furukawa because he's not gonna be out there. And then we move in my other squad planner. And then so was it Fukase? Fukase. There we go. And then we can remove Kaneko from here. So Kaneko plays on the right, Hashimoto in the middle, with Kan on the left, and then we have options for everyone. Nice. Nice. But we do need a left wing back. I have set that up. I have written down that I want a starting defensive midfielder and central defender backup. I said we might want a starter on the right as well. DCR starter question mark. And I still have goalkeeper. We do need a starting goalkeeper. None of the ones that are coming in or have come in are going to be good enough to be starters. They're backups. probably want to find loans for at least Nagoshi and Uchiyama, so they can get game time, because they can need it. But I do want a starting goalkeeper, because that is going to be quite useful for us to have a very good goalkeeper. But who indeed? Do we have any goalkeepers? Any goalkeepers? Terakado, right. Alright, he's being scouted. Let's see. Not in here. These are all players I'm already aware of. Yes. Okay, where was it? Is it in recruitment focuses? There we go, priorities. Where is... That's a lot of players. See if we can actually see him somewhere in here. Oh, Kiyotake is retiring. We can cancel that assignment. Kasahara as well. Well, that's a bummer, because he was a goalkeeper that could have actually probably play for us. But we don't need to scout them if they're going to retire in a couple of weeks. Tarakaro, right? Right. We prioritize him. And Ohata, we need those. Inoue is joining Oita. We don't really need to scout him currently. Abe is joining Fujieda. Really? Cancel assignment. We can... let's go through and check then if there's someone else that is... Ota is going to retire. So we don't need to scout him either. It's not started yet, so that's good. We can cancel that before it happens. Ooh, crunchy. I don't think that should have been crunchy though. Ooh. Ooh. Taniguchi is already moving. He's joining Gamba. Oh, that's a bummer, because he's decent. Yamame is also moving. He's moving to Cities Osaka. So the Osaka clubs are getting some decent players in. Don't need to scout those anymore then. Any s'mores? Asakura has a transfer arranged. He's joining Kofu. Cancel assignment. We just want to see the guys, or find the guys that are actually possibly wanting to join us. People who have just moved are not going to want to join us. For Koa already has a transfer. Okay. Wow, that's it. He's got great stamina though. I might want to still check him out, just in case. Damn it! Aime, you bastards. You bastards. How could you? Oh, Minamino is loan listed. I could have sworn I saw someone who was a free transfer or a free agent. Did I not? Might have seen him as a leaving on a free transfer. That's probably what I did. damn it, he actually signed a new contract. I think he did. Prioritize. Gonna have to prioritize the guys that are looking like they might be going somewhere else. Alright, if he doesn't want to join us, Shoji, so no real point in scouting him. No point, I say. Why am I scouting him? Do I want to sign him? Maybe not. I think that's good for now. We can move on. Okay. You want to sign a new contract? Who? Under 18's physio. Matsumoto under 18's coach. Okay. That's fine. Why is this cut off? Like what? What is this space for if it's not for the message? Fujida's also made an offer for Sushak. They are in the J2. The handling is a little bit worrying, and like he'll punch the ball most of the time, but yeah, probably not. Probably not. If someone else signs him, bummer, because they get a pretty decent giant goalkeeper, but we kind of know head of sports science, so we should get. I mean, I don't want to pay for him though. I don't want to pay for him though. Well, just have short list. Better goalkeeping coach. This is true. Elite adaptability. Just off short list. Whoa. The hair. Set him to staff short list as well. We can't sign any coaches though. The problem is we have too many coaches. We have to get rid of two. We have to get rid of two different coaches before we can ask to have more. Which is a bummer. A good or average physio, not bad. Okay, let's add to the staff shortlist because why not? Fanirden is heading to Oliveirense. Bye. Bye, my boy. Oh, it's a shame that we couldn't get him back. That is a shame. I still want him on the shortlist just to see if we can maybe bring him back in the future. Is it just a loan? Yes. Only for half a year as well. Interesting. Yeah, he's got quite a long contract on him, so Alright, I can't go backwards because that's not allowed. Trying to finish a bunch of guys. Tanabe. Don't sign apparently. Yeah, no. He can't defend, he's a central defender. Oh, did he sign a new contract as well? That would be rude. Or what happened here? What happened here? Right, they have him transfer listed. Right, he seems pretty decent as well. So the show go. Very good signing. Keep scouting. You know, eyeball. Oh, and I just made the mistake of scratching my eyeball with the hand that I used to hold the chili pepper I chopped earlier. Let's hope that does not come back to sting me in the eye. Because that would suck. A lot. Quite a lot. You know what, it would be nice, but yeah, probably not. Mia, terrific signing. And is his contract ending? It is. Scout him again. Papis is here. Signs of excellent signing. We can't really. Yeah, he would be good. Ooh. Ooh. I don't think we can sign him because he will be too expensive. Yeah, sure. Sounds fine. Sounds fine to me. Okay. Nagoshi Fukuchi Inoue Masuda. Masuda, really? Araki is a left wing back? Really? Iwan Kita. What about here? Gonna go Bebic, who will, yeah, no. Will increase this match phase. I want him to leave. I want him to leave. Let's continue. Just continue. We're not gonna do that. I also should. Yeah, probably look at some free agents. See if there's anyone new. Kim Taehyun. What are you? You're a central defender. He's fast. Scout him again. Can I whine about players not training well? I can. Train better, dude. What is this? Guys. You have to train weller. Train weller. Serantes. I don't care. Let's move him to the second team squad. So I don't have to care. Kato is on loan. We can move him to the... actually, no, let's not do that. Probably need to borrow him for a little bit longer. Kana's just pulling absolute bangers in training still. I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder how. And something and stuff and other things. Right, let's play this game. Play the game, and after that we'll have a look at free agents current. The substitute 7 is invisible. Sneaky guys, those invisible guys. So central defense. Right will be, for now, Yoshino. And center will be, no, right, it's center, yes, and then it's on the left. We will have Roger. Okay. Even at the end of the loan contract. So wait, they can't play because their loan contract will expire in 3 weeks. That means they can't play in pre-season matches. That's very unhelpful. Let's move them to the second team then if they literally cannot play for us. Yeah, it's just weird. Hagino can play. He actually has a different club to go to in a couple of weeks. Right. Let's look for other centre backs that can play for us. Yoshino, we should. Can I not make him unavailable? Is that how we do that? Okay, that's how we do that. I know how games work. 9 jumping reach. Do we have any central defenders with jumping reach? Hugon can jump a little bit. Masuda sort of. Miyagi absolutely not. Let's have then Otogawa. Okay. You gone? No, he's ironically he's gone. He's leaving. I guess it's Harigaya then. And Masuda on the left. Then we have wing backs. Content. Probably still Phil and Fukuchi. Fukuchi will be his backup because I want to see how he does. Defensive midfielders. On the right we will have Ian, so he can start getting into the speed of things, get the hang of stuff. He can move around. And we'll have there we go, Igawa and Fukuta. The other, we'll move to the second squad if he's not gonna stick around. The rascal. And then we have left-sided, which will be Ninju and I guess Toyama still for now. And then we have our strikers. The strikers. Let's not have streakers. That would be very awkward. On the right, we will have Kaneko. We'll start with Fukase in the middle because Hashimoto has not arrived yet, and Kanda will be on the left, and then we will have replacing them Yamai on the right, Kuribara. Let's go with him. And then Tanaki on the left. Who else do we have still? Who else can we throw in? Kai is not... Oh, I forgot that Kai was a player. Oops. I guess he will play the central defender then, and Harigai does not. Coming off the bench. Araki can... Why is their right wing back gone? Why has he not been picked? It's Phil. It always was Phil. Game. What? Araki. Nakamura is not available, so we can go away. We could check the ratings in the second team, see if there's anyone we might want to bring with us. Endo can bring. Ito and Tsushima. They're basically gonna be there just to learn. To be learning. Right, we'll play this game, like I said, and then we'll look at some interesting, hopefully interesting, free agents. Is he really leading J2? I don't know if I agree. Also, what is his training schedule? Poacher. Right. Okay. Let's go to the match. And set pieces. I'm not taking care of this, am I? Roger? Oh. Come on, go back. Really? For corners? Really? Surely Hyun should be... I don't know, why would we want the centre back who is at least half decent in the air to be taking corners when we have a smaller, more technical, but apparently better in the air defensive midfielder? And never mind then, I guess. What do I know? I'm just a goose. Right, move all of the penalty takers. We have no good penalty takers. Holy. Wow. Phil, Akasaki, and Roger. 6 should be enough, but wow, we have terrible penalty takers. Wow. We will have to either hope to be lucky on the on penalties, or hope that we don't get penalties, because we will probably miss them. We will probably miss the penalties. And missing penalties can't be good for morale, I feel. Yeah, well, see if we have game sound. Awesome, you'll have to see it. Key highlights, yeah, good. I'm gonna play the game because I want to see how our new players work basically just want to see how they play. Yeah, come on, Phil. Go back and... Nice. Nice. Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good one. I've forgotten who's our captain for the day? What are they doing back here? Wait, they had a Havanad? Is it the real one? Havanad? Roger with the dribbles? It can't be because this is a amateur team? I think. Oh, that's way too long of a replay. Do they have a Havanad? Is he real? Are you real? It is him. It is he. He's still playing? Wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't know Mike Havanad was still playing. I hope they don't swing in a bunch of crosses because he's going to win all the headers because he's huge. He is huge. Apparently they can't pass the ball though, so that's good. Oh, nice ball. Oh no. Really, post? That's a shame. I feel like Kaneko probably needs a goal. I think he scored for the first team yet, even in friendlies, so he can probably need 1 or 2 or 5, especially if he's going to be actually starting. A few assists probably wouldn't hurt either, I guess. Play for set pieces. How about we don't do that? We can still play the game anyways. We don't need to. We're 10 minutes in and 3-0 up. I don't think we need to play for set pieces. It's a good ball in, and Kana makes a good run to get on that. He does well to get on that. Terrible. Oh yeah, one other thing that I did in between was I looked at our staff, and I also looked for possible staff signings. Going through looking for like previous or former players who had been playing for their national teams. There were quite a few, but also... Oh, really? You saved that? Damn. Unfortunately, quite a few of them are retiring. Like, not as players, but as coaches. Like, Dennis Bergkamp is retiring in the game, so we won't be able to bring him in. I don't know if he would come to the J2, but I definitely know he won't now because he's retiring. But guys like Kaká as well retiring, which means that we won't have them the opportunity to bring them in, and that is sad. Kanda is really good in the air. Actually, he keeps winning. He keeps winning aerial duels. And Roger is really hamming out. You'll love to see it. Ham out, Roger. Ham out. Oh, that's an interesting ball. Well done keeping that one in. They just... That's not how a ball pass works. Within inches. I don't think that was inches. That was about a foot or 2. It was quite a bit from going in. Ball in. nice. I would like to see Kaneko and Fukase get on the end of a couple of goals, because they probably need it, and so far the only goal scorers are players from last season who we know are good. I would like to see the other two strikers get on the score sheet as well. If nothing else, for their well-being, their confidence. Oh, you could have taken that one closer. You could have taken a touch. Yeah. Is it? He probably could have taken that one on and had a shot from a better angle, better distance. Okay, good. Well done. And yeah, we're doing things. But yeah, I'm not seeing quite. Why are we having a highlight from there? It's a key highlight. They just play the ball out for a throw. Key where? You're not really playing fantastically. It's just that we're playing against an actual bad team. We'll make wholesale changes as well, because we can, and it'll be a good chance to see the players who are not likely to start, and they can get some game time under their belts. We created loads. Good job. Oh, wow, that's loud. Why is it so loud? And why are... Wow, that was really loud for no reason. Jeez. My eyeballs. Eyeballs? Earballs. Why is Mike Havener taking corners? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with you? Why would you have your biggest target striker take corners? He's not good at them. He's big and he's strong and he heads balls. That sounds wrong, but he does. He's very good at it. Look, see how you literally shot him in the head and he still find the header. Okay, so what was that highlight? Why is there still a highlight? We're on key highlights. Go, Fukuchi, go. Go, guy. Come on, get into the penalty area, dudes. Yeah, probably don't take a shot from there. You're not very good at it. I feel like we're still seeing too many shots from outside the box, especially from the defensive midfielders. Like if the strikers take the shots from distance, that's fine. They are strikers. They're supposed to be shooting and scoring. The defensive midfielders, not so much. However, I am happy with this one because, again, Tanaki probably needs a goal or two just to get started. Oh wow, really? No one thought to actually mark him. It's not like that was a brilliant header either. See if we can get a gooder angle, but that takes so long to get there. It's actually a really good header. I take that back. That's a really good header, but he shouldn't be getting on that so easily, so unopposed. Not at all. Whipped cross. No, we're not going to whip crosses. No whipping. No whipping. Yeah, we really fell off with when we made wholesale changes. Unsurprising maybe, but at the same time, that was not good. But what the hell was that? Fukuji, please. Cross. Nice. There we go. That's better. Actually finding the teammate rather than just finding 84 million blades of grass where no teammate was. Very interesting finish there, but I'll take it. I'll take it. It also is an assist for Fukuji. Why do we have only one player giving an option short on a throw? We're not doing long throws, are we? Work into box. One player available for a throw. Bruh. Why? If we have 3 strikers, at least one of them could have maybe gone closer. Nice cutout. Oh, we have a little bit of a dribble. Okay, good. Go. Could probably go. I feel he probably could have gone down the wing a few times there rather than passing the ball. I just go for it. There's a pen. Oh, okay, great. Speaking of, I hope we don't get too many pens because we have no one that can actually take a penalty. See if Gifu actually manages to score this one. Because we do not have any good penalty takers. Oh, he did it. Well done. Well done. Yeah, I wonder if I can do something to encourage the wing backs to actually go down the sides and get more balls into the penalty area rather than as we saw with Fukuji a few times, just stood around and then passed the ball. Like, here, just go. No, he stands up the opponent and then he passes the ball backwards instead of going down towards the line. I would like him to go down towards the line, towards the byline, and cutbacks, crosses, something, instead of just doing the exact same thing over and over, which is standing still. I'm happy with the performance. It was fine. We won. It wasn't great, but it was something. It was a thing. Oh. Retrain a player to be in a natural new position. I've done that? Who? Who have I retrained? Yamaya? Fukuji? If it's Fukuji, that would be great. But I think it's probably Yamaya. Nope. Is it Fukuji then? Nope. Then who? It's not going to be one of the goalkeepers. Who? I've retrained someone to be natural in another position. I have no idea who. Don't think it's Masuda. It's definitely not Phil. No. 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 I think that was also already... Yeah, no. 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 So who is it then? I got the achievement. I got the achievement. Retrain that player to be natural in a new position. I have no idea who. Who? Maybe it'll come up in a report or something? Maybe? Oh, well. That's just weird. That's just weird. Okay, Sushak is not our goalkeeper. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. See what? That's... What team is this? Isn't it? Why do I feel like that's... isn't that the German... What's it called? Saarbrücken? Is it? I want... Okay. Oh, great. Focus is injured immediately. I remove Sashak from the short list. Okay. Now, I wouldn't be against signing Sakai. Yes, he's a little bit on the older side, but getting some experience in wouldn't be too bad. He's also fairly strong. Oh, I'm already scouting him. That's good. Typical. Damn you, Kobe. Damn you. Fukase is out for 1 to 2 days. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Right, let's check the database. And we will clear all and redo the contract status. Expired. Go. See if there's anyone else we can... if there's anyone we don't recognize, haven't seen before. Fred Friday. What a name. Fred Friday. Fortunately, he's a striker. No. What is it sorted by currently? Like, actually, what is it sorted by currently? Scout transfer? General info? It is sorted by water reputation, I guess. Yeah. It is. Okay, then we know. Wait, there's an 18-year-old that's retiring? Okay. Okay. I guess. Okay, but now that we know that selection info? Why would that be in here? Aha. Should probably make a view of my own. I don't think there's any new players that I haven't seen before on here. So, so probably just leave that as is then, and yeah, I don't know, maybe there will be more on the 1st of February. Yeah. Okay, we got some new players. Recommended, no offers for Bevic. Prefer making offers. What are you looking for? Yeah, invite them. Do it. Like anything, because he's just eating wages for no reason. Like, please go. Please leave, mate. Please leave. You haven't played in over a year. Go somewhere where you can play, which is not here. Nah, a 26-year-old goalkeeper I'm not signing on. I'm not signing a 26-year-old goalkeeper on potential, because that's what he has. He's not great now. I need a first-team goalkeeper. No. Probably also no. There was something I was thinking about when I looked through these guys. What was it? Where did it go? I saw something somewhere that made me think of something else. What was it? I don't know, and it bothers me. Bothers me. Liverpool signed up program 66 million. That's not too much. That's not a lot at all. Why in the world? Our stature in the game remains intact. Nice. Oh, Gifu made an offer. Awesome. Like I'm pretty open to just taking anything at this point. Kyoto let's have another look. Higashi, he would have been great if he hadn't signed a new contract. I take any talk about club reputation with a pinch of salt, but this has been compiled and it's worth a look anyways. Urala stature within the football, which means football has taken a sharp decline over the last 12 months. Yeah, getting relegated unexpectedly will do that. Won't it? 145k up front? Accept. Ichimori, sign him as a priority. That, to me, looks like he's not going to want to join. And he just... It said that he was looking for his options. He was going to leave on a free. Now he's signed a new contract. Why would you do that, dude? Don't do that. That makes it a lot more difficult for me to sign you. No, you're not for sale. You bastard. He's a first choice goalkeeper for them though, so it's kind of understandable. But still. Ohata is still transfer listed. Can we see if he is interested? We cannot see if he's interested. What if we ask his agent? We're keen on signing him? He doesn't want to sign. Screw you guys. Is it because we're still in the we're still technically in the third tier? We haven't officially been moved up, promoted. What if we try and loan in Terakado for the season? What do you mean? I can't. Loan offers cannot be made at this time because it's already in loan and can't be recalled. So I have to wait until he goes back. Then I can make an offer for him. Okay, I mean, I guess it's just 17 days, and he's good. He was really good for I think the best defense in the league last season. Sure, third tier, but still good. I'm fairly sure I decided to scout all of these players that are now have a year left on the contract because they have had their contracts are expiring. Oh, a roundup. Anything interesting? Yeah, Kanazawa, really good. Oh, come on. The only mention we have in the season review is that we lost to Kanazawa. Damn it. And Kitakyushu. We're mentioned twice. Both for losing and conceding 4 goals. Shit's sake. This we weren't mentioned in them being beaten by the underachievers. That would have been sad. Ooh, maximum squad size of 99 players. Really? Only players registered for this competition are eligible to play. But, okay, it disappears. We don't have the... where are the rest of the rules? What? We are missing rules. And I don't like that. That doesn't make sense. Oh, it's just signings of the season? What is that? Why? Bueno signing of the season. For free. Pitched in with 2 goals from central defense. Defense. Wasn't this the dude that they got in ahead of me to sign? I think it was. Well, that's not very nice that he's one of the best signings of the season. It was. Damn you. Damn you. He also scored a goal from centre-back. How? How? His 4 jumping reach. Maybe he just got the ball on the floor or something, because he has decent finishing, but... What in the world? What in the world? Damn. Alright, is there J3 signings of the season? Oh, okay. None of my players apparently. Vinicius, Yoneda, Tojo, Shirahama, a big central defender. If we do a little bit of scout, and then maybe just a little scouting. Let's see what the signings of the season in J1 are. If we can see that. Ah, there we go. Havini. Oh, well, I mean, that kind of makes sense. 11 goals and 11 assists for Kashiwa. What the hell? He looks pretty good. Jonathan Kennedy. Also cheap. Sam Morsey snuck in. Sam Morsey snuck in. The cheeky bastard. Cheeky. Also, there were rule changes here. What were the rule changes? The league run from August to May. A max squad size of 99. Is that true? Is that for real? Gifu, Relak wants a friendly on the 27th. No, we can't squeeze in. Like, we're already playing. Like, we don't have time. Sorry, mate. You're a little bit late. Very good response to our scout advert, which we already hired a scout. One of our own players. Oh no, we're gonna probably, oh, he's already on there. Stop the advert. Stop the adverts. Miyamoto wanted a job. Well, shame. Okay, yeah, it seems like the max registration is 99. That is quite something. Youth players promoted. Auto guy has been promoted, will now be part of the second team. Is now to alternate play for the under 18s. Okay. Okay. Players are unhappy because they are training. We will receive 2 million for TV rights. Nice. Okay, we are 15th, so they all of the new signings or the new contracts are being signed. Now the question is, he signed for 2.6. He has a 20% promotion wage rise. Does that mean, did that hit immediately? No, it didn't. Good. That would have been something. Oh, really? For staff members as well? Ooh. Oof. Oof. $19.5K, 28. Probably wanna sell or buy these ones. Is his value that high? No. And his potential isn't that great either. Kind of goes we probably should, because he probably should be higher. Should be valued higher. He's absolutely gonna go for more. We probably should buy that one. Yes. Was that with a selling clause? Ah, right. Right. The other ones we don't really need to right now. I want to check the Aomori squad. Let's see, who are there new guys? Any interesting ones? Maybe. No. Excuse me? 14 to 20 heading? Let's have a peek. And let's have a peek. They are strikers after all. And yeah, they tend to Aomori high schools they tend to find some really good players for some reason. I don't know why, but they keep doing that, and they have for a long time. A long time. Where's he gonna repeat from? Niigata. Yeah, I can kind of see why. I just the OEC. That does look quite interesting. Brilliant technique, can't do anything. Nothing else. And another one that is basically the same. Oh. Oh, come on, me. Please. I want to have a look at Nishimura because he seems like he could be decent. And again, great technique, not much else. Well, flair, but I mean, if you're not actually, if you're not good at much, do you? Why has this, has it gone bigger? Yeah, it has. Why? I had moved the columns so they were just large enough so I could see what I wanted to see. But now it's been undone for some reason and it irks me. Why? Why have they columns changed size? Oh, I had to do it again. Damn it, game. I don't know what else has been. Is it these a little bit? Because yeah, I could see very easily everything I wanted to see. But now, no. So what else has changed? Name, I think, is a little bit bigger than before. Probably position as well. Yeah, still we're not. Still, it's not the same as it was because I didn't have to scroll. I could see the game win ratio. Why wouldn't it just keep the column sizes that I had set? Because it worked. It's a little bit difficult now that we don't have any numbers because I want to see the starts and the substitute appearances, and if they're double figures in both, I want to see both. And the minutes per game, I want to see at least the first decimal. Yeah, I guess screw me. Where was I? Actually, I was somewhere. I was doing something else. Right, I had looked through here. Yeah. Man, that's annoying. That's really annoying, actually. Wait, Hashimoto got injured? Dude. So the player we've signed has just gotten injured and is out for about a month while training with his old team. And the great part is he's going to join us 7 days before the special tournament starts. Not at all strange. He's more of an attacking player. First team, is he a first team player? You would probably move him to the expensive. Onishi was very good. I'm fairly sure he signed a new contract. Let's have a look. No? Why am I scouting him then? I don't know. Probably have some reason. Kim inte... I can't tackle to save his life. Why are they like this? Why must you do this? Don't sign Ishige apparently. Okay. Okay. Gifu Keizai University, they have 16 players that are not real. Okay. I scheduled a couple of friendlies against local teams. Because why not? It could be fun. I think Bomoneras are also... no, I think they're also a local team. Man, is he... will you be staff member? A scout? Yeah. Let's add him to the staff shortlist. I like bringing old players in as staff members or anything like that. It's nice. Right, what was there was another, there's a university in Chuku University. We're playing 2 universities and another one actually. We're playing a lot of university teams because we can. Very aggressive. I like it. I like it. Too bad it doesn't seem like he can do much else other than being aggressive. It's kind of like me. Because back in my days when I was playing. Yeah, I didn't do much else other than being very angry. Should I just ask for a team report rather than go through every player one by one? Probably. Let's do another transfer room in. Regular starter. Submit. We'll also do one for left backs, just in case. Can you set any other? No. So using the transfer room in for what is that? Transfer room in for like strikers for us. It's probably not going to be too useful because I can't specify nationality, which is a shame. think I'll play the next friendly as well, and then probably... Oh, there, did the fixture changes? Oh, did the schedule for when we start... No, it hasn't. So what did you change? What exactly changed? Three 826. Oh, the J2. He's changed our trainings from August. I mean, that... Why did they schedule that already? Yeah, we'll probably get there after we finish the special tournament arc. After that, I will probably set up the rest of the training. Are we not gonna have? Whatchamacallit? Like a pre-season for that? Oh no! Wait, wasn't he one of the guys that I wanted to sign? Yeah, it was. Well, something. No. Players leaving very soon is not going to be playing in preseason because he doesn't need to. We're gonna do the exact same thing. Because why wouldn't we? We're gonna do the exact same thing. Get some. Oh, there we go. Special tournament. Drawn. We are. Where are we? Drawn in J2, J3 with FC Osaka, Kanazawa. Of course we are. Of course we're in the same group as Kanazawa. Nagano, Nara, Reilak Shiga, Sanuki, Tokushima Fortis. That one's rough. Tottori and Toyama. Yeah, that's not too bad, actually. Can we see the like a preview? I guess not. I guess not. Is there anyone that's worse? Probably is one. This was kind of rough with Iwaki, Niigata, Sapporo, and Sendai. This was also kind of rough. This is probably the roughest one. the most difficult because it's both Omiya and Urawa. They're probably gonna just stomp that. They should at least. Urawa should. Omiya, I'm perfectly fine if they suck ass. I'm perfectly happy with them sucking ass. Right, we now have the schedule in. I will do that off stream, I believe, because I don't think me clicking what trading schedule to use every week is going to be particularly interesting, so I won't be doing that. Instead, I will do that off stream, so we can just do slightly more interesting stuff. Can probably play 45 surely. Fuji University is What was that? Give me that news. Where was that? Oh. Can you please? Why? Why are they so small? Wait, past the group stages? There's we're participating in the group, and then it's just the group stage. Like nothing happens afterwards. Right? Yeah. Playoff? What? 40 teams? In the semi-final? 20 in the third place? What? I don't think this is quite correct. Mostly because it doesn't make sense to have half of the teams in the group stage play in the finals. Like, how would that work? How would that work? No one's tired, right? Yeah. Would have been weird if anyone was tired. Wouldn't it be weird? Yes. It would be. Ah, Kita is the captain. Okay, that's good. I should probably check that. Places are up for grabs. Especially for the new players. Okay. Dude, how are we not having the ball against the university team? Come on. Come on. Oh. From a corner? Really? Oof. He got some power on that header. He got some power on that one. So they have all the ball, but they don't shoot. They're also not doing the thing that the last team we played, they were doing, which was basically giving us the ball all the time. Oh wow! I was ready to say, oh well, shame that he had to head it from there. Excuse me. Found a crow in my throat, so I had to cough. Yeah, that's a chunky header. It is, however, a little bit of a bummer that it's once again the old combo. Tell Focus to shoot less often. Why? Is he shooting too much? Don't we want strikers to be shooting? Go, Phil, go. Oh, he could have squared that one. He could have squared that one earlier. We had... was it Fukase was in there? I'm not going to complain that he... yeah, it's because he could have squared that one in earlier. He scored the goal, so I'm not going to complain too much, but... I do want our strikers to get on the score sheet. Especially Kaneko and Fukase, because they kind of need it. Damn, Phil was fast on the counter. Well done, Phil. Oh, that was a good block, though. He turned really well. And I thought he'd be able to get the shot off there. I mean, he got the shot off, but just got blocked out. There we go. Can't shoot it in. Not it in. Use your head, man. Use your head. Good leap. Good leap. I think that's our first goal directly from a corner. Usually it's the like second phase of a corner or something where we score. Oh, that was close again. Phew. They are going more attacking. I'm okay with that. Maybe that leaves more space, or they stress the ball away. We can get the ball back a little faster than we have before. If we're going to take anyone, skies it well over the bar. Okay, yeah. Hammers against the crossbar, he skies it. I don't think that means what you think it means. Again, it's a shame that Kaneko hasn't been able to score. I do want him to. I do want him to score. It would be nice. But we'll do again wholesale changes because we can, and we kind of need the. We just need the rotation, making sure everyone gets game time a little bit. We'll keep doing that throughout pre-season to try and build up some match fitness, and hopefully we'll. I'll do a little bit better on squad rotation for this. Why is it so damn loud? There's not that many people here. Jeez. Bloody hell. My earballs. Phew. There we go. Yoshi? What? Oh, it's still showing the substitutions rather than the goal that was scored. Yeah, Fukuchi with an assist again. Does he have different shoes in this game? I thought he had purple shoes in the last game. Did he get a new pair of shoes? Why am I caring about my region or my new gen guy's pair of shoes? I don't know. Shoes are nice. We are in control of the match. Well, we are in control of the goal scoring. That's for sure. Oh, Fukuchi made the run there. We could have found him there, I think. There we go. See, he only needed one goal. He got one goal. Now he's scoring again. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's what we like to see. Tanaki scoring goals. Hopefully he can score some goals in the actual season as well, not just in pre-season. Pre-season for a special tournament. Back and cross. Or back again and over. So that was close. But hitting the crossbar was skying it. Some of these maps aren't mapping. Oh, come on, really? Again? We really need more aerially dominant central defenders because, oh boy, that's bad. He's alone, in between three. One of them jumps and is nowhere near the ball. Who is that? Kai. The other two? They just stand there watching the ball go past their heads. Like, come on. You're supposed to want to get on the ball or stop the ball. You're defenders. Go, Fukuchi, go. Go, wingback, we'll go. Oh, nice. So, offensively, Fukuchi is doing kind of what I want him to. He's attacking, he's running at the defenders, he's creating in the penalty area. If only he could defend a little bit, that would be great. Hopefully it's something he can improve and develop. Oh. Don't shoot. Okay, good. Don't shoot. I should probably tell the oh wow, nice. The more defensive of our defensive midfielders to shoot less often because they are not very good at shooting, and they keep pelting the ball well over the bar or well wide and just being shit at shooting. The more attacking ones are a little bit better at shooting, at least, especially Hyun. And if he gets into a shooting position, I kind of want him to shoot. Fukuta is fine when he shoots, but he's not brilliant. But yeah, no, he can do it. He can do the thing. But the defensive ones, like Igawa, he can't really shoot, not that well. Like, yeah, I think he hit the crossbar last game or something. He's been semi-close. We need to be careful to protect our lead. Yes, because they are going to score 6 in 6 minutes. Definitely. It's not like we are the better team or anything. So close? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, that was pretty good again. Was it 14-2 in tier 2 games? We shouldn't have conceded either of the goals we have conceded, so that's worrying. But we're getting there. We're getting somewhere. Would just be nice if we had some more leadership in our team. Has nothing to do with the result, but I just noticed we don't really have much of a leadership group. Okay, shit, I thought the game crashed. That was a black screen for quite a while. Okay, there we go. It's processing. Why is it processing? And why is it not having like a processing? It processed the game that we played, really? Isn't that what the game is for? And the loading screen after the game? Aren't those supposed to be for processing? Hey? Emios put in good performances as a striker in recent training sessions. He's done that for a year now. a little bit more. And, well, he's played pretty well.
You know?
Yeah, it was good. Why would you diss them? He would get a raise to actually play football. I think. What was the... No, that's the contract he has with us. Yeah, you're beginning to rub off poorly with the players. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of you, dude. Leave. Leave. Doesn't have an interest. Yes, he does. He just says no and would rather not play football. What if we... No, we should... Oh. Yes. What if he literally is told, you are definitely not something we want. We want you gone, please leave. Go somewhere where you can play football. You're not 40 years old. Shouldn't be playing for a second team for 2 years in a row. Like, he has a year and a half left. Or a year. He has a year left. What's he gonna do? Is he just gonna sit on in the reserves for 2 years instead of playing? He's not gonna just training myself. I don't know, fullback. As a covering centre back, and I don't know. Long throws? Like just trying to annoy him so he leaves? That's all I want. I want you to leave, mate. Let's see if we can get him to leave tomorrow. Because I'll call it here and continue tomorrow. What was I going to do? I was going to do training schedules. There we go. I wrote it down. I wrote it down because otherwise I will forget. Even if it's just for tomorrow. Well, before tomorrow, I'm gonna sit through and do the training schedules for the special tournament arc. Probably later today. But for now, done for the day and stuff.